and they have Croatian Petar Muslim, as well as Montenegrin duo Mladen Janovic and Nikola Vukcevic in the squad. So they are really a strong side. So Olympiakos, of course, in the white caps, and Brescia in the dark blue caps. And the last quarterfinal of this Land Champions League final tournament is just about to begin here in Hanover. So here we are now. The first sprint, and it's won by the Italian side. Pietro Fioli, one of the fastest water polo players in the world. And now he has the possession of the ball as well. Gallo. Fioli. Janovic. 8 seconds left on the shot clock, but the first exclusion foul of the game. And that means a 6-on-5 situation for Brescia. Number 2 from Olympiakos, Milonakis, is out of the pool. Janovic, and a great block by the Greeks. Skoupakis with this great move for the joy of the Greek fans. Gianni exclusion foul. So the first excellent advantage for Olympiakos. Dervisis, Futuris, back to Dervisis. And great work on the other end as well. This time by Mladen Janovic. So no goals so far. 80 seconds gone from this game. Nura. Bertoli, Nura, Fioli, shot from distance, blocked this time by Gianni Dunias, or once again by Gianni Dunias, I should say. It's a great defensive play by both teams so far. Brescia, Futuris, Gianni Dunias. Now turnover foul. Bertoli, Cristian Presciutti. The Presciutti brothers are also present, of course. The captain, Cristian, and the number 9, Nicolas. Nura. Fioli gets the call. Only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And the first save by Pavic, the goalkeeper of Olympiakos, who's been the member of the Greek champion since 2015, and who's had a key role last year, of course, in the final tournament. Dervisis. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and that's goal number 1 in this quarterfinal. And Olympiakos have the lead. Well, let's see that once again. No chance this time for Del Lungo after the shot of Funtulis. Great finish by the Greek national team player, Fontoulis, who had a total of 22 goals to his name in the prelims. And all in all, it's goal number 23 in this season in the Champions League. Dunias was the top scorer in the prelims with 34 goals. He was actually the top scorer of the prelims. Gunas had 30 and Fontoulis 22 goals. Muslim gets the call. With only 10 seconds after the shot clock. And great defensive play by the Greeks. Another attempt, this time by Alessandro Nora. It goes wide. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. Gary Dunias. That's another exclusion foul, so once again 6-on-5 for Olympiakos. Gunas. Dervisis. Gary Dunias. Dervisis. And it's goal number 2. The goal scorer is Argyropoulos. So we are now halfway through the first quarter. 2-0 for Olympiakos. And timeout called by Alessandro Bovo. Let's check it once again. Shot from tight angle. And in the end, Lungo hasn't managed to save that. Two-0 for the Greeks. Well, Olympiakos is, of course, the title holder. They've won the Champions League for the second time last year, after 2002, when they clinched the trophy in Budapest in the Final Four. Last season, they beat Spandau 6-5 in the quarterfinals, Barceloneta 6-4 in the semis, and Recco 9-7 in the finals. So that means they only had a total of 16 goals in total in their goal, in the net. So 16 goals against them in 3 games in the Champions League final tournament. That speaks to itself. Nora. Rizzo. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and the Greeks once again have the possession of the ball. But what's happening in the water? The Italians won back possession. Now the Greek fans, of course, didn't like that. Nicolas Persciutti. Nine seconds to finish this attack, and what a fantastic goal by the other Persciutti, Christian, the number 3 of this Brescia side, and that's goal number 1 for Brescia. It was really amazing. So 2-1 for Olympiakos. Christian Persciutti, the captain, 36 years of age. World champion, of course, with the Italian side back in 2011 in Shanghai. Dervis is Gianni Dunias, and Milonakis with the ball. Gianni Dunias once again. Brescia. 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and the great steal by Alessandro Nura. Nicolas Presciutti. Chance for an equalizer for Brescia. They lose a couple of seconds now with this mid pass. No chance for the center forward, Petar Muslim, to gain possession. And now the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Geri Dunias. Obradovic, Geri Dunias. Shot from distance, but not dangerous at all. It's a great start by Olympiakos, but now another chance for Brescia to make an equalizer. Mladen Janovic. Fioli. Exclusion. Now extra man advantage for Brescia. Number 12, Obradovic, is out of the pool. His first major foul. Fioli. And what an important save by Pavic. It remains 2-1, and we are inside the last minute now in the first period. And now, timeout called by Theodoris Vlahos. Who, of course, has a former great player, Evangelos Delakas, as well on his side. Delakas retired after last season. That was the big change, we can say, in the squad of Olympiakos. But apart from that, they stay together, and that's why I said it's almost the same squad which managed to win the Champions League trophy last year. And these fans are waiting for another one. So the last 50 seconds of the first quarter. Gunas, Geri Dunias. Under clash in the water. Obradovic in the middle of attention, and a foul against him. That means another exclusion. Milonakis. 6-on-5 for Olympiakos. Geri Dunias. And the big mistake corrected. Geri Dunias. Nice move, and a vital save by Marco Del Lungo, the first choice goalkeeper of Brescia. And it remains 2-1 for Olympiakos. So as expected and as usual, once again, just a few goals. With the participation of Olympiakos, they have a really solid defensive performance. And they have a 1-goal lead after the first quarter. So that's the statistics of the first quarter. Only a 20% shot efficiency for Brescia, 40% for Olympiakos. This is Brescia's 4th appearance in the final 6 or final 8 tournament. They are yet to win on the first day. In 2014, they lost to host Barceloneta 6-4 in the quarterfinals. 2 years ago, they were stopped by Eger in the quarterfinals. Once again, 6-4 loss. And then upended Olympiakos for the 5th place. Last season, they almost upset host Recco in the quarters. Lost by penalties, but then lost to Szolnok before beating Spandau for the 7th place. So they've never managed to go through to the semi-finals so far. And once again, I should say they are the underdogs. Now the second swim off. And Fioli wins it once again. It's an opportunity for Brescia to make an equalizer. Fioli. Cristian Presciutti. Bertoli gets the call. Only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. And he rather throws the ball away. This way he prevented to make the way for a quick counter-attack for the Greeks. Skoupakis, that's a turnover foul. Del Lungo. So Olympiakos haven't scored for a couple of minutes now. They had a 2-goal lead towards the middle of the first quarter. Fioli. Cristian Presciutti. Fioli. An exclusion foul. But it's Margeta, the Slovenian referee, showed the number 9. So Murikis is out of the pool. Fioli. That's a nice move, and that's the equalizer. 2-2. So the goal scorer is Zino Bertoli. That's, we can say, a perfect move in a 6-on-5 situation. And the Greeks could do nothing against that. Exclusion foul, this time by the Italians, so extra advantage for Olympiakos. Punturis. Geniturias. Punturis. And goal number 3 for Olympiakos. They regain their lead. And the goal scorer is Dimitrios Skoupakis. One of the youngest players in the squad, only 20 years of age. Dimitrios Skoupakis. His first attempt of the game and his first goal as well. Nura. Fioli. Cristian Presciutti. exclusion once again. This time Argyropoulos leaves the pool. So 6-on-5 for Brescia. Fioli. Muslim. Fioli. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and great save by Josip Pavic. And now a chance for Olympiakos to double their lead. Milonakis. Brescia. And the turnover foul. Nicolas Presciutti, the younger brother. Christian Presciutti, who is 11 years older than Nicolas, his brother. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, but great steal by the Greeks. Geni Dunias. Futuris. Futuris is the right post. So now we are halfway through the second quarter. Olympiakos 3, Brescia 2 in the last quarter final. Nura. Christian Presciutti, Fioli. And now the Greeks once again have the possession of the ball. Dervisis. Dervisis. Two seconds left, and the Greeks hit the crossbar. So 1 goal each in this second quarter. Bertoli by the Italians and Skumpakis by the Greeks. Nora. Fioli. And that will be another exclusion and a timeout called by Alessandro Bovo. So with Fioli and Gallo, Brescia have 5 national team members: goalie Marco Del Lungo, Nicolas Presciutti and Zeno Bertoli. They all played in Barcelona last year at the European Championships. And of course their head coach Alessandro Bovo was part of Italy's legendary team, which, as I mentioned, swept the Olympic, world and European titles in the 90s. Here's Alessandro Bovo. Played a total of 303 times in the Italian national team as a player. Fioli. 6-on-5 for Brescia. And the great save by Josip Pavic. Save number 2 by the Croatian goalkeeper. And now timeout called by Todoris Vlahos. Mr. Vlahos is the only coach among the bosses in the final tournament. He's also head coach of his country, the national team. And as I said before, no big changes in Olympiakos' lineup after last year's Champions League trophy. Delakas left the winning team and became coach of the team, and Dimitrios Kumpakis inherited his cap number 3. Here's Boris Margeta, the Slovenian referee. So it's a 6-on-5 situation for Olympiakos, a chance for them to double their lead. Obradovic, Futulis. Futulis, Genidunias. And that's a great goal from tight angle. And goal number 1 from Konstantinos Genidunias from his second attempt, and it's Olympiakos 4, Brescia 2. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock before half-time. So not an easy situation for Brescia now. In the first 10 minutes of the games, they've only managed to score twice against this very solid Greek side. Cristian Presciutti. Nicolas Presciutti. A lob shot, not the best one. And once again, could have been an exclusion foul. No chance for another timeout call, of course, for Olympiakos. Last couple of seconds of this excellent advantage now. It's 6-on-6. And great save by De Lungo, but the Greeks are pretty lucky now. And the goal scorer is Mourikis, who makes it 5-2 for Olympiakos. So despite that great save by the Brescia goalkeeper, it's now a 3-goal gap between the teams. Great reaction by Mourikis. That was his first attempt, and he managed to score. So for the first time in this game, Olympiakos has a 3-goal lead. Another missed opportunity for Brescia. And now the last minute of the second quarter. Genidunias, Dervisis, and that's another chance, and goal number 6, scored by Andrew Bouchier. Excellent finish and an excellent offensive play once again by the Greeks. And Bouchier scores for the first time as well in this game. One goal from Skumpakis, Genidunias, Funtulis, Bouchier, Mourikis, and Argyropoulos. And they've only conceded twice. Now Brescia is in real trouble. Rizzo. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, 18 seconds before halftime, but now it's an extra man advantage. They desperately need that consolation goal before the third quarter. 6 seconds. And they score. Vukcevic. With only 1 second left on the clock, he makes it 6-3 and gives some hope for the Italians. Nikola Vukcevic, 34-year-old Montenegrin international, former European champion, and the former player of Jadran Herceg Novi. So, a 3-goal gap between the teams. And Olympiakos is absolutely controlling the game. So regarding the national championships, Olympiakos completed another unbeaten season in Greece, becoming national champion for the 33rd time. Here we can see that they have 46% shot efficiency, and it's only 27% for Brescia. Olympiakos won the Greek Cup as well, but they lost the European Super Cup match in Budapest against Ferencváros, the Euro Cup title holder. Brescia won the Italian Championship only once in 2003. This year they were very close to Prodeco. The final tournament was held in Trieste, and in the final Recco won by a single goal, 11-10, and Brescia was the only team to beat Recco in the entire season. Actually, it happened on the last day of the regular season in the domestic league. And if we are talking about the prelims, Olympiakos took a slow start. They lost in Busto and left 2 more points in Hanover, surprisingly, before bouncing back and earning 3 wins and a valuable draw in Szolnok. On day 7, they lost once more to Jug. Then they played a draw with the Croats on day 8. And then Olympiakos won another game to finish second. Brescia's adventures in the prelims have always been rich in twists and turns. In 2014, they produced their best placement till date, finished second with 7 wins and 3 defeats. Next year came an all-time low 6th place, followed by a 3rd place finish in 2017 and the 4th place last year. And one better this season, they finished 3rd in their group with 9 wins, 2 draws and 3 losses. Well, it's never easy to play against Olympiakos. And they're always playing in ecstasy in the most important matches. Once again, it can be the peak of this season, the Champions League Final tournament, which they won last year in Genova. in the Greek Championship final. Olympiakos lost one of the games against Viameni, but in the end it was 3-1 for them in that best-of-5 series. So they managed to win the Greek National Championship title for the 7th time in a row. It was Viameni who won the trophy in 2012, but since then it's been all about Olympiakos in Greece. In the Greek Cup final it was 6-4 for them against Viameni. And they won the Greek Super Cup match, which was held after 20 years. They won that against Glyfada. Another swim-off won by Brescia. And now they try to tighten the gap to only 2 goals. Fiori. Gallo. Fiori. Shot from distance. But another terrific save by Josipovic. He's only had 3 saves to his name so far, but all 3 were really important for his team. 3 saves out of 6 attempts. And also 3 saves by De Lungo, but after 9 Greek attempts. Getting Duniat with the shot, and a great save by De Lungo as well. To be a corner throw. And not from that side, but Loris Margeta shows. Geni Dunias. Futuris. We still have time, 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Futuris. Geni Dunias. Only 7 seconds left. Futuris. And that's a great steal by Fioli. And even an exclusion foul, so 6-on-5 for Brescia. Chance to score a consolation goal. Cristian Presciutti, and he scores. So 2 goals in a row by the Italians. Remember, they scored with only 1 second left on the clock before half-time. And then they scored the first goal of the 3rd quarter. So the captain, Cristian Presciutti, with his 2nd goal of the evening. Brescia. Geni Dunias. Obradovic. Geni Dunias. Brescia. Gunas. Only 3 seconds left. No shot this time by the Greeks. So, we counter-attack by Brescia. Fioli. Pavic saves. Another vital save by the Croatian goalkeeper. And Fioli has committed fouls, an exclusion foul. Excellent advantage for Olympiakos. Obradovic, Gunas. Great block by the Italians. All improving defensive play by Brescia. Janovic. Another chance, and Josipovic once again. The hero of Olympiakos so far. What a terrific save it was. Rizzo. Nicolas Presciutti, Rizzo. Nicolas Presciutti. And great block by the Greeks. Only one goal so far in this third quarter, scored by the Brescia captain, Cristian Presciutti. Genidurias. Dervisis. Brescia. Obradovic. Shot from distance, deflected, and an easy save in the end by Marco Del Lungo. It's a goalless period so far by Olympiakos. Cristian Presciutti. And great defensive play by the Greeks. It remains 6-4 for Olympiakos. Gunas. Genidurias. Obradovic. Saved by Del Lungo. No chance for the Italians. And timeout called by Alessandro Bovo. As I mentioned, Brescia was the Italian Championship final, only by one goal margin against Prorecco, 11-10 in Trieste in the final of the tournament. They lost the Coppa Italia final as well. That was more comfortable win for Prorecco, 10-3 in the end. So 3 minutes and 11 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. 2-goal lead for Olympiakos. But now the Italians are pushing forward. They scored their 5th goal. Fiori. And major foul by Dervisis. So 6-on-5 for Brescia. Muslim. Nura. And the missed chance. Nura once again with the ball, but now it's 6-on-6. No more power play for Brescia. Muslim, Fiori. Now, Olympiakos once again tries to score at least a goal in this period. It was Andrew Boucher who scored for the Greeks for the last time at 6-2. Sometime in the second quarter. Skoupakis and the save by Del Lungo. All improving performance by Marco Del Lungo. That was save number 7 by him after 13 Greek attempts. So he's now over 50% regarding the save efficiency. Cristian Peresciutti. Another exclusion. Burikis is out. His second major foul. So he's on the edge of exclusion. At the last minute of this quarter. And the Italians only managed to hit the left post. It remains 6-4 for Olympiakos. And timeout called by Theodoris Vlahos. Well, Olympiakos produced similar goal difference in the prelims as a year ago. This year it was 149 to 98. 149 goals are the 5th best in the field. And the defense, they are the 2nd best with 98 behind Prorecco. Brescia is only 10th in the ranks with 133 goals regarding the offensive play, but they are 3rd in defense with only 107 goals conceded. So 2 excellent defenses. Obradovic. Milonakis. Obradovic. Milonakis. That's a clear chance. That's Argyropoulos. He's the crossbar. And Brescia still has 25 seconds to do something in this quarter. Cristian Peresciutti. Nicolas Peresciutti. Back to his brother, Cristian. That was a bad pass for the center forward, Zeno Bertoli. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 goal in the latest period. Scored by Cristian Peresciutti, who made it 6-4 for Olympiakos Piraeus. So 3 goals in the first quarter. After that it was 2-1 for Olympiakos. They still have the better shot efficiency, but it's only 23% now. 21% for Brescia. 4 goals out of 19 attempts. Well, that's not the best. It's 2-1 after the first quarter, 6-3 after the second one. So we saw a total of 6 goals in the second period, but only 1 in the third one. And now the last 8 minutes of the game. We haven't seen any penalty shootouts today. 3 clear victories. Ferencváros against Jük Dubrovnik, Barceloneta against BPM Sport Management, and Prodeco against Vaspo Hanover. And now the last swim-off of the game. And once again, it's won by Pietro Fioli. Nicolas Presciutti. Bertoli. Now Mladen Janovic in the center forward position. Nicolas Presciutti. And save number 8 by Josip Pavic. 8 saves out of 12 attempts. And his goal at almost 67% save efficiency. World-class performance by the Croatian goalkeeper. And in the meantime, it's a 6-on-5 for the Greeks. And they hit the post. They still have the chance, and the great block. But the Greeks win back possession. So they have another 30 seconds, and time is on their side, that's for sure. Milonakis. Only 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Funtulis, Ganidunias. They need to shoot now. That's an easy block in the very last second of this offensive play. Delungo. So the Greeks haven't scored for more than 10 minutes now, but they still have a 2-goal lead. Now they are men down. Dunias is out of the pool. Cristian Presciutti. And he scores. It's only a 1-goal gap between the teams. He was the man who managed to score in the third quarter. And he makes it 6-5 for Olympiakos. That's a very cool finish by the Brescia captain. So it's getting more and more exciting in this last quarterfinal of the final tournament. Ganidunias. Dervisis. Obradovic. Dervisis. And lucky save by Delungo. But now a chance for an equalizer for Brescia. Fioli. The Greeks are really struggling now in the offensive play. Fioli. No call. And it's even a turnover foul. Ganidunias. Funturis. Oh, what a sensational goal by Paolo Obradovic. Now we can say he breaks the deadlock. 7-5 for Olympiakos. It was Andrew Boucher who managed to score for the Greeks for the last time. Before that, sometime in the second period. It was a classic center-forward movement by Paolo Obradovic. Only one goal out of 4 attempts, but that could be really crucial. So 4.5 minutes left. And once again, a 2-goal deficit for Brescia. Nicolas Pesciutti. Muslim! There's a quick response. And it's 7-6 for Olympiakos. Muslim also scores his first this evening. Well, it couldn't be more exciting than that. Only a 1-goal difference between the teams. Genidunias. This time, Murikis in the center forward position, and he gets the call. It's an extrusion foul. Funturis, Gunas, Genidunias. That's a nice move, and what a sensational goal once again by the Greeks. Murikis with the finish. And it's goal number 8 for Olympiakos. They regain their 2-goal lead. Two goals out of 2 attempts by Konstantinos Murikis. Boucher with his foul against Nicolas Pesciutti. And the goal doesn't count. Yes, number 12 from Brescia, Nikola Vukcevic, put the ball underwater. So it remains 8-6 for Olympiakos. Gunas. Funturis. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock, no foul. But now we are inside the last 3 minutes of the game. And now Brescia really need to score. Well, clash in the water between Dervisis and Pietro Fiori, and an exclusion foul for Dervisis. They must score now. Fiori, Nura, and they score. It's the other Pesciutti brother, Nicolas, who makes it 8-7 for Olympiakos. Well, that was attempt number 8 for Nicolas Presciuti, but this first goal for the number 9 of Brescia. Brescia. A little more than 2 minutes left on the clock. Brescia, Futuris. Futuris. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Gunas from tight angle. And another chance for the Greeks. They got the call. Another 30 seconds for them. Futuris. Brescia. Yanidunias. Well, they are really doing nothing special. And that's what they need to do now. 5 seconds left on the shot clock now. Still an attempt by them. Easy save by Del Lungo. And now a chance for Brescia for an equalizer. And timeout, of course, called by Alessandro Bovo. So 10 goes to 9 for Ferencváros in the first quarter-final against four-time winner Juk Dubrovnik. Earlier from this afternoon. In the second quarter-final, it was Barceloneta who defeated BPM Sport Management from Italy by 12 goals to 7. And Recco defeated Vasco Hannover, the host side, by 14 goals to 10. It will be Ferencváros against Barceloneta in tomorrow's second semi-final. But what about the first one? Recco against Olympiakos or Brescia? Rizzo, Nura. And no call. That was a wrong pass for number 12, Nikola Vukcevic, the center forward. He didn't get the call, so it remains 8-7. 35 seconds left on the clock, 16 seconds on the shot clock. So if Olympiakos doesn't manage to score from this offensive play, Brescia will have another 18 seconds to make an equalizer. Skoupakis, and that's the case now. And no more chance for Alessandro Bovo to call for a timeout. They only have 11 seconds left on the clock. Muslim, maybe one last attempt. And the final save by Josip Pavic, and Olympiakos is in the semi-final once again. And Brescia, once again, loses their quarter-final. As usual, we can say. And they will play for the 58th places here in the Final 8 tournament, and Olympiakos will play in the semi-final against Recco. So a rematch of last year's final tomorrow in the first semi-final. We'll have two excellent matches, that's for sure. But before that, of course, we'll have the semi-finals for the lower rankings.